Hey, and welcome everyone to this video. My name is Daniel. Today I'm excited to share with you about a video conferencing platform that is first to the blockchain space. We'll go over why there has never been a better time to get involved, also why right now is the most crucial time to get involved, and also how you can get positioned before this platform goes viral. All right, so you're welcome to pause this video and look over all these disclaimers right here. All right, so just a quick disclaimer summary. This video may contain forward-looking statements. There are no earning claims or financial advice given. The digital rewards are for utility, and do your own research. This information provided is for educational purposes, and nodes and blockchains are governed by DGF, which is the Distributed Governance Framework. All right, so let's talk about the $1 trillion shift that no one is talking about. If you could rewind time and own a piece of the internet before it exploded, would you do it? We're standing at the same kind of moment right now, but this time it is blockchain, and the battleground was nothing other than video conferencing. All right, so let's talk about some missed waves. All right, so Uber, remember when people laughed at the idea of getting into strangers' cars? I remember when I was younger, of course, all of our parents, most of us were told, never get into a stranger's car. And look at this industry now. Now it is a $160 billion industry, I believe. Airbnb, well, many thought that renting out your home to strangers was crazy. And Apple, I wish I had bought Apple stock. And Bitcoin, I should have mined Bitcoin back in 2010. All right, so you missed the last wave. Apple stock in 2003. Early investors multiplied their money 300x. So a simple $1,000 investment became $300,000. The Uber pre-IPO, early backers saw life-changing returns. Many became millionaires overnight. And if you had purchased $5 of Bitcoin back in 2010, it would be worth about $82,000 today. And everyday people became wealthy. So we have all had the pain of missing. We've all felt it. We've all had the regret of being too late, but not this time. All right, so why I'm excited about this opportunity. So again, many of us have missed the opportunities in the past, and now we have a new opportunity, which is called RLink, presented to us. All right, so patterns of disruption. All right, so there was a guy named Arthur Schopenhauer. I may mispronounce that, but he came up with the patterns of disruption. And first, any disruption, it is first ridiculed. New technology is first dismissed as impractical or unnecessary. Secondly, it is violently opposed, and as it gains traction, established players fight against adoption. And then finally, it becomes self-evident. So finally accepted as the new standard that everyone uses. All right, so the biggest three lies about the video conferencing space. So video conferencing is saturated. That is absolutely not true. Only coders or crypto experts profit from blockchain, and it's too late to get in early. So if you're watching this video within the first couple of months after it's been posted, it is still a good opportunity. And here's the truth. The next video evolution is starting, and RLink opens it to everyone, even non-crypto enthusiasts. All right, so let's talk about the $95 billion opportunity that you've been locked out of. All right, so video conferencing market is a $95 billion opportunity, and the massive industry is controlled by a few tech giants. And guess what? They profit 100% from that. The percentage of value captured by platform owners, they get the 100%. And guess what? You and I, we get 0%. So our current share is 0. All right, so let's talk about the big problem that no one talks about. So centralized control is by big tech. A few companies control the entire infrastructure of online communication, and there is no user ownership or profit sharing. Users create the value but receive none of the financial benefits. Data exploitation is the business model, so your personal information and meeting data are the real products being sold. All right, so I believe this was back in 2010. I believe Mark Zuckerberg had some of his text released, but he posted or texted one of his friends that Facebook users are dumb Fs for sharing data, giving up privacy. So this is kind of like a twofold thing. Unfortunately, nowadays we have all fallen prey to having our data stolen, but at the same time we're like, well, this is just what it is. This is how the 21st century is. But unfortunately, this does not have to be the case, and this is where blockchain helps correct that, and also RLink. All right, so the evolution of online communication. So Web 1.0, that was static websites, email, and basic chat. Web 2.0, that is kind of like the Facebooks, that is the social media, centralized video platforms. And Web 3 is the blockchain-powered user-owner infrastructure. And of course, right now we're in Web 3 and also RLink era, which is 4. This is the decentralized video with built-in economic model. All right, so kind of the evolution of the video platforms right here. First, we had Skype. It was, very grainy. Then we had GoToWebinar. It's kind of like the first webinar platform out there. Very not much user infrastructure. Then came about Zoom and Google Meet and Teams. And now we have RLink on the block. It is the new kid on the block. So the future of video is inevitable. Jump now or watch others lead. Each upgrade gave us more features, but they kept the same model, centralized control. So now comes RLink, a platform that you can use, contribute to, and benefit from. Designed for the builders, early adopters, and the ones ready to stop watching from the sidelines. All right, so RLink flips the equation. What if the next generation of video infrastructure was built by us, not owned by a few giants? What if you could be rewarded for helping power it? That's what RLink makes possible. So the traditional model, you use platforms, they profit. And this is transformation where blockchain decentralizes the ownership. And the RLink model, you help power it, you get rewarded. All right, so the RLink participation flywheel. All right, so the first thing you can do is you can use it. You can host or join meetings on RLink. And then the second way you can do it is you can power it. You can run a Rally node, which we'll talk about in a little bit. You can help power it, and you support the infrastructure and help it scale it. And the third way is you can own it. You can hold Rally tokens. You can buy that off the open market out there, off of any open market. You can go on a CoinMarketCap and see where it's available to purchase from. All right, so let's meet RLink. It is the first blockchain-powered video conferencing platform. It is built for privacy. There's no tracking, no surveillance, and no selling your data. It is designed for growth. There's business tools. There are AI features and customizable events. There is a reward system. You can use it and earn Rally rewards and tokens in the process. All right, so in a second, I'll talk a bit again about AI features. There are some pretty cool features that are built into this platform. All right, so again, how can you be part of the revolution? You can use the RLink, you can own a Rally node. Again, you get rewarded for powering the network, and you can hold the RLink tokens. All right, so the RLink difference. With RLink, you help run the network. You can participate in the infrastructure that powers the platform. You can earn tokens for participation and referrals, get rewarded when people use the system. You own the infrastructure, not just rent it. You can become a stakeholder in the technology, not just a customer. All right, so what is the real cost of inaction? Every meeting you host makes other platforms stronger, but does nothing for you. Every call you join feeds their system, but you stay locked out. Every month you wait enriches big tech, and you get zero reward. And again, every day spent on Zoom is another day your data makes someone else rich. All right, so again, we talked about a second ago about how you can own a node and power the RLink network or the Rally platform. So a Rally node is a software you install that connects to the RLink blockchain network. It helps process data and secure the platform. and you get rewarded every time someone uses the platform or the system. You don't need to be technical. The software does the work while you earn the rewards. All right, just think of it like owning a digital toll booth. So imagine a highway where every car pays a toll. Now imagine that you own one of those toll booths, but instead of cars, it's video meetings. And instead of tolls, you get rally tokens. All right, so the data highway is the video meetings that flow through the network like cars on a highway. And again, you're the toll booth, which is you own the rally node, which processes the traffic and collects rally tokens. And again, because of owning the node, you get rewards, which you earn with or without active participation in each meeting. And another way of looking at it is kind of like a cell phone tower. Cell phone tower companies pay landowners every month to place towers on a property. They need the space, and the landowners provide it, and they get paid to do so. A rally node works the same way. As the network needs infrastructure, and when you can provide that, you get rewarded for it. It's a win-win scenario where you get rewarded for powering the future of communication. All right, so it's like owning a slice of the system everyone's using. You don't need to code. The software is designed to be user-friendly for non-technical people. You don't need expensive hardware. Again, back in the day when you mined Bitcoin, you had to have pretty much like a whole warehouse of different miners. You had to wait to cool them down, and then you had a very expensive bill at the end of every month too. But with this, you just need to install it, set up at once, and start earning rewards as usage grows. And you can either host this on your computer, or we do have cloud software that you can host it on, which is what I personally do. All right, so your node helps power the RLink network around the clock. All right, so why do big tech profits while you get left behind? All right, so the hidden truth about platforms like Zoom. They build billion-dollar platforms on your usage and give you zero ownership, zero rewards, and you get zero say. So if you look at this pie chart right here, you see this is the platform revenue in orange. Shareholder value, they get that. The executive bonus, they get big bonuses. And guess what? There are zero user rewards, which means you have zero ownership of it as well. All right, so the exploit model in action. If you're not being paid, you are the customer. You're not the customer, you're the product. All right, so they monetize the data. Your information becomes their asset. You get nothing. No compensation for your contribution. And again, at the very beginning, you host a meeting, providing the content and bringing participants. And again, they monetize the data and you get nothing. All right, so the platform that shares rewards with people who power it. All right, again, you use the platform, you earn tokens. You can host meetings, and because of hosting meetings, you get rewarded. You can run a node. Again, you own the infrastructure and received mined rally token dailies. Again, right now, we are receiving about 3,000 rewards for every node a day. Again, that will be dropping here in the future. Around September, we'll be going through a halving. So the people at the very beginning of the project platform get the most rewards. All right, so imagine this. Every meeting you host, every session that passes through your node helps grow the network, and you're the one being rewarded, not big tech. All right, so you power the platform, they keep the profit. So big tech share 99%. A few executives capture almost all value created by millions of users. Your data, attention, and content become their profit engine. And again, user contributions 100%. Users provide everything that makes that platform valuable, yet receive nothing from it. Your meetings, connections, and time fuel their growth. And the one-way value flow. You do the work, they take the profit. All right, so secret number 2. What if you could own a part of what everyone else just uses? All right, so again, you power the platform, they keep the profit. All right, so how big tech builds an empire without paying the builders? Well, first, your content creates value. Every post, comment, and meeting you host builds their platform's worth. They capture your data. Your information becomes their most valuable asset. Again, then they take their data and they go out and sell it. Shareholders collect profits. Billions flow to executives while creators receive nothing. And the cycle continues on and on and on. And as you depend more on their service, their power grows. All right, so Zoom made $3.4 billion in revenue just in 2024 alone. And guess what? You made zero from that. All right, so why this opportunity will not wait? All right, so timing has a big factor, as I said at the very beginning of the video. Timing isn't a detail, it's the difference between watching others win or being one of them. And just like Bitcoin, there's a fixed number of rally nodes. Again, we only have 100,000 nodes on our network. And once they're gone, they're gone. They will not, the only way you'll be able to get one is if someone's willing to buy them, sell them to you in the future, which is highly unlikely. And again, once they're gone, they're gone. And the earlier you're in, the higher earning you share. And again, as each year goes on, the rewards decrease as more people join. And the early adopters get the largest slice. All right, so let's talk about the future of video. Is it inevitable? So you either jump now or watch others lead. So a good example of this is Blockbuster, Netflix. I believe Blockbuster, if I have it correct, Netflix approached them and offered them like $50 million to be a part of what they had going on. But again, you see right here, Blockbuster was blind. Giant stores, they had late fees, endless DVD shelves, a business model that refused to evolve until it vanished completely. Whereas Netflix, they were on-demand streaming, user-focused experience, and they had a vision of the future that transformed how billions consumed content, which is when they approached Blockbuster, and Blockbuster unfortunately did not get involved with them. And you can see what happened. They put Blockbuster out of business. Well, right now, this is kind of like the same point right now we're in with RLink. So this is your decision point. Traditional platforms are today's Blockbuster. RLink is Netflix as its tipping point, and the opportunity won't wait. All right, so secret number 3, the AI advantage, turning meetings into revenue machines. All right, so this is not only the first video platform built to convert. All right, so this is the first video platform built to convert. It is not just communication. So RLink isn't just another meeting tool. It was designed for marketers, sales teams, and business builders who want meetings that actually move the needle, not just the box. All right, so we have AI-powered translation. All right, so this recording that I have uploaded to YouTube, you will not be able to do this, but I will actually put the replay in the comment or the description section, and you can actually go in and watch the replay. Down at the bottom, there's actually a place where you can do AI translation. So there's many different languages we have on there, and when someone is talking, it will actually translate word for word into that language, which is pretty awesome. And we have clickable on-screen CTAs. I'll show you an example of that in a second. And you can turn conversations into conversations seamlessly. And we also have many different virtual environments. You can create branded engagement spaces. All right, so just a quick example of this. All right, so say if you have a company, you can post this on here during a live meeting. Someone can check out, these are all live buttons. Again, if you watch the replay underneath the description section, you can actually click on these. These are clickable links, but you can have this on there. So if you have a business, someone can check on all these buttons while they're in the middle of the stream. All right, let's see. All right, and if someone wanted to join a platform, you can click right here. You can have our link right here. This is a button that can pop up. All right, and say if you have someone that is involved in real estate, you can show them a quick example. This is actually my personal friend right here. This is Lloyd Dotson. He is in South Carolina, but this is actually a link. And I actually have his link set up right here. If you clicked on this, it'll actually go to his website. Again, if you click on this description in the link in the description, that you can actually click on this. These are actually live buttons. So when you send somebody a recording of your RLink, your video platform replay, they can actually click this even in a replay. This is all clickable links, which is absolutely incredible. All right, get back into the slides real quick. All right, so just a quick couple examples of clickable links that we have. All right, so most platforms just help talk. RLink helps you sell. So while most platforms focus on conversation, RLink is designed for conversion. Every meeting can become a moment of action. All right, so where sales happen before the call even ends. Again, you can post all your links during the middle of a call. So someone can click on a link and you can go through a live website if you wanted, or if someone wanted to order a book, you can click on a link like that. And your offer appears right when you present it. Attendees click buy or book even while you're before without leaving the call. The entire flow is seamless and built in. It is a sales system that lives inside your meeting room. All right, so imagine hosting a meeting that rewards you in real time. Earn rally tokens from participation and node traffic. Get rewarded just for your using the platform and running infrastructure. Close deals inside the meeting room with zero friction. Built-in tools to help you convert prospects during your conversations. All right, so this isn't just Web 3.0, this is Business 3.0. All right, again, there are 3 ways to join the platform and help out before the masses catch on. Again, I don't believe it'll be very long before this platform goes viral. We already have many big companies out there that are waiting to get transitioned over once we have a few things worked out. And so option 1 again is you can use the platform just by getting on and using the platform. Option 2 is owning a Rally node. Again, you can be a part of the network and getting rewarded daily for that. And again, option 3 is just acquiring RLink tokens on the open market. All right, so here's what we built to support you. We have step-by-step onboarding. There are, all right, so there are step-by-step onboarding. We have comprehensive guidance for any option you choose. Community access. There's direct access to a private support and successful community. And there are many training materials available. There are clear, easy to follow resources to help you get up and running fast. All right, so here's what sets RLink apart from everyone else. This is real participation in the future of Web 3.0 and next-gen video conferencing infrastructure. There's built-in AI conversion tools. Again, you saw some of those. We also have the translation on there and many more tools being added. And a reward system designed to benefit active participants. You're not just using a platform, you're contributing to the future of how it runs. All right, but the window is closing fast. This isn't just limited, it is final. RLink is a fixed supply ecosystem, and once the maximum number of nodes are claimed, there will be no more created. Again, this is just a fixed supply of 100,000 nodes. These will be selling out very quickly. Right now, each node is about $5,700 at the time of this recording. They did launch about $2,500. Told quite a few of my friends when they were around $2,500, and a lot of them just kind of held off, and they ended up purchasing them around $5,000 or a little more. But again, these will top out, I believe, around $20,000 or so per node. But again, once we hit about $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 per node, these are going to really start selling fast. We'll actually be selling a lot more nodes at a higher price than we did at the slower price. But again, this is just a fixed supply, and there's no new nodes after they are sold out. All right, so first movers get the advantage. They get the early adoption. You can secure your position before mainstream awareness. Network growth, more users equals more traffic flowing through your infrastructure. And there are increased rewards. Early node operators positioned to earn even more. All right, so why most people miss out? This isn't just hype, it's how every tech wave works. The internet, Bitcoin, even Uber, those who moved first own the upside. Those that wait for guarantees Well, by the time something is guaranteed, the biggest opportunities are gone. And they underestimate timing, failing to recognize when a technology is at its inflection point, and they don't act when it's still early. Many people will hesitate during the critical window of opportunity, and they will miss out on that. All right, so the moment where most people hesitate and miss everything. So you've watched this pattern before: Web 1.0, Web 2.0, Bitcoin, Uber, Zoom. The early movers didn't just use platform; they helped shape them, and they reaped the upside. RLink is no different, except this time you are early to this opportunity. So again, there's the hesitation phase. Most people wait for a proven technology where they will miss the greatest growth period. Again, the inflection point right now where we are in RLink. This is right now before mass awareness. Again, I don't believe this will be much longer before we have millions and millions of users, and then the opportunity will be gone. And again, there's the adoption curve. Early position secures maximum rewards as network grows exponentially. And again, the window will eventually close. And once mainstream adoption hits, early advantages are permanently locked in. I know I've had a lot of my friends say, "Oh, we'll just get started, once more people hear about this." But again, that opportunity will be closed once everyone starts hearing about this. The opportunity will be closed, and you'll be missing out on the early adoption phase of it. All right, so the question is, will you move while it still matters? You don't have to build a platform. You don't have to create the technology. You just have to say yes while it's still early. All right, so right now you have a decision to make. Do you want to be one of the few who saw the shift before it was obvious? Or do you want to be one of the many who looked back and said, "Oh, I missed it again"? All right, so there are 3 simple next steps. All right, so first of all, you can try the platform for yourself. You can experience the difference of blockchain-powered video conferencing. I will put my link up here so you can check that out and just try the platform for free for a week or 14 days. And then you can claim your rally node or RLink tokens. You can secure your position before they're gone. Again, we'll go through, once you get started, we'll help you claim your node. And then you can join the community, become part of the network empowering the next generation of online communication. All right, so will you be the infrastructure or watch it happen again? The $1 trillion shift in video conferencing is happening right now, and those who position themselves early will own a piece of the infrastructure that powers the future of online communication. Don't miss your chance to be part of this revolution. All right, so here's what you get when you claim your node. All right, so you get a lifetime node license. You own a permanent piece of the RLink network. Your node license never expires, which establishes your early position. It is a very simple setup process. We just have a plug-and-play guide that makes activation easy. There's no technical experience required to start earning rewards. So you don't have to have a rocket science degree for anything like this. You don't have to know how to code or anything. And it's an exclusive community. Join the community with direct access to other early adopters. Again, there is ongoing support. We have weekly sessions to keep you informed. Early adopters get first access to new features and governance votes. All right, so let's talk about what this is actually worth. Many traditional opportunities require significant investment and risk. Rally nodes offer a more accessible alternative with powerful ownership benefits. All right, so if you were able to do some blockchain consulting, it's just one-time expertise. If you wanted to get a major somebody in blockchain that knows what they're doing, or crypto, or maybe an owner, you could probably pay them $10,000 for their time, just to get some information on how to get started and how to get positioned. You can also do Web3 startup equity. This is a high-risk investment with uncertain timelines. That's anywhere from like $25,000 and up. You have the SaaS infrastructure. This is expensive licensing with recurring overhead costs. And then you have the Rally node, which is just a fraction of the cost with permanent ownership. So again, there are no guarantees. Again, this is a high risk, high reward. But again, I believe we're in the right space right now. We have the structure in place that I believe will be very successful. But again, for a very small amount right now, I believe there are no guarantees, but these potentially down the road could be worth millions. That is no income guarantee or no income disclaimer. But again, these if you look back at different nodes and different projects, there has been quite a bit of money made. Again, there's no guarantee with this. That's a big income disclaimer. But again, you can position yourself with a very good rally node at the moment. All right, so claim your node at the current early access price. Again, we are at 5,700 right now. You can lock in your price right now. You can secure a rally node today before prices increase. The current tier will not last. So again, these are at $5,700. They will only go up from here. It has a dynamic pricing model. So every time 100 nodes are sold, it increases $100. So again, right now they're at $5,700. It won't be long to be at $5,800. Then it'll go to $5,900. And again, they'll just jump every $100 every time 100 nodes are sold. So again, early adopters gain significant financial advantage. And this is a time-sensitive opportunity. Rally nodes are placed subsequently on the blockchain, meaning that early nodes have strategic positioning within the network. And network growth rewards. As RLink scales, the earliest contributors are best positioned to grow with the platform, not just use it. All right, so would it help if we walked you through it? Again, this is probably about a 20-minute setup once you get involved and we get the node going. We can show you how to activate your rally node quickly with our streamlined onboarding process. It is a plug-and-play design. You don't need any crypto knowledge whatsoever. You don't have to have any coding experience or technical background needed. And we have proven support. We have hundreds of successful node owners with our guided step-by-step assistance. Again, I have multiple nodes on the network, so I'll be able to help you out get this going as well. And we've designed every part of the process with simplicity in mind. You'll go from sign up to active participation in minutes, not days. All right, so again, the window is closing fast. The network is growing. As more and more people join RLink, the entry cost rises. Early adopters secure the greatest advantage, and price increases are scheduled. Again, node prices will jump $100 for every 100 nodes sold. And right now you are still early. If you're seeing this within the right now or the next couple months, I believe this is going to be a very good opportunity. You are still early to this platform. And this presentation means you're among the first to know. The privileged position won't remain open long. And again, the opportunity cost is real. Again, waiting means that you're going to pay more for the future. Again, the nodes are going to go up for the same benefits offer. You can benefits offers secured at a lower price right now. All right, so I just appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I will have all my links below. I will have my WhatsApp below if you want to message me, get in touch with me, have some more questions answered. Also, I have my Telegram link below. But again, I appreciate you guys taking the time of your day to watch this video. I know it might be a little lengthy, maybe a 30 to 40 minute video. But again, I hope this information kind of shows you what we've got going on with the RLink platform. Again, I believe this is going to go viral very quickly. And we're going to be a global company as well. This is already global. And the cool thing about RLink is we are already a platform out there. This is not just in beta or waiting to come out in the future. This is a live platform that you can actually use right now, which is huge. So again, thank you guys for taking time of your day to watch this video. And I'll talk to you guys soon. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below or let us know what you're thinking below in the comments. And you guys have a good day. Thank you.